This wedding took place 22 years ago. A simple girl from Argentina married the future Dutch king. Initially, everyone was against this union, but the couple's love prevailed above all. The ceremony was so beautiful, and the bride cried all over it. Maybe she was crying from happiness, but many said that she was crying because her parents weren't present at the wedding. Why were they banned? How did Maxima meet the future king? And what has their life been like after 22 years? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. This beautiful wedding took place in 2002. The then Crown Prince of the Netherlands married Maxima from Argentina. On their wedding day, they had two ceremonies. The first was a civil ceremony held in the Beurs van Berlage in Amsterdam. Maxima wore a stunning ivory silk gown designed by Valentina, while Willem-Alexander wore his Royal Netherlands Navy uniform. After the civil ceremony, the couple rode through the streets in a golden carriage, waving at well-wishers, straight to the religious ceremony, which took place in front of 1,500 guests. The couple looked so in love and so happy to be finally married. However, despite Maxima's happiness, she couldn't hold back her tears. She felt sadness because her parents weren't there with her and were prevented from attending the wedding. But how did it all begin? Maxima Zorreguieta Cerruti was born on May 17, 1971, in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Her father, George Horacio Zorreguieta, served as a former Minister of Agriculture, while her mother is Maria del Carmen Cerruti. Maxima completed her education in Argentina and earned a degree in economics from the Pontifical Catholic University of Argentina in 1995. She then pursued further studies in the United States, where she obtained a master's degree. Upon completing her education, she started working for big international banks and got high-up jobs like Vice President for Emerging Markets and Vice President of Institutional Sales. She was very successful in her career. In 1999, while working in New York, she got invited to a party during the Seville Spring Fair in Spain. There, she met Willem-Alexander. At first, she didn't know who he was. He introduced himself as Alexander. When he later told her that he was actually going to be the next king of the Netherlands, she thought he was joking. After they met in Seville, they decided to meet again 2 weeks later in New York. Afterward, their relationship quickly progressed. While Maxima continued her job as an investment banker in New York, she often traveled to Europe to see her lover, and he also visited her overseas. Maxima came to the world's attention in August 1999, when the pair appeared together in public for the first time. Dutch newspapers started to speculate about the heir to the throne of their country being involved in a love story. This led them to dig into Maxima's background. A journalist uncovered an incident in Maxima's family history that disrupted their love story. It turned out that her father had been a minister in the government of the dictator George Videla, and that he knew about the executions that happened during his time in power. When this article was published in the Dutch press, it caused a scandal. Some people in the Netherlands demanded his arrest if he ever entered the country, while others questioned whether Maxima was a suitable addition to the royal family. The engagement had to be formally approved by the Dutch parliament, and several conservative politicians openly opposed the marriage. However, Queen Beatrix expressed her approval of Maxima. Her decision to be photographed with her son Willem-Alexander and Maxima on her 63rd birthday was seen as an informal endorsement of the relationship. The pair dated for 2 years, and in 2001, they announced their engagement over a televised broadcast. However, there had been ongoing discussions for several months about whether the bride's father would be allowed to attend the wedding. Dutch experts in Latin American history were tasked by the Speaker of the Parliament to investigate Father Maxima's role in those historical events. They concluded that George Zorreguieta wasn't directly involved in the numerous repressions that occurred in Argentina during those years and might not have even been aware of them due to his position. However, to address public concerns, Maxima's father was banned from attending the wedding. When facing reporters for the first time, Maxima openly accepted the protocol that would keep her father away from her big day, saying, "As a daughter, I find it terrible that my father won't be there. But that's the way it is, and I understand the feelings of the Dutch on this matter." Consequently, Maxima's parents were absent from her wedding, as her mother chose not to attend without her husband. Despite this initial hurdle, Maxima and Willem-Alexander tied the knot successfully and went on to have 3 daughters: Princess Katharina Amalia in December 2003, Princess Alexia in June 2005, and Princess Ariane in April 2007. The Dutch people did not immediately fall in love with the future queen. However, over the years, she gradually became a highly popular member of the royal family. In fact, for many years, she was even more popular than her husband. The couple exemplified modesty, family happiness, and elegance. Maxima managed to strike a clear balance between her duties as the crown prince's wife and raising her daughters. She kept her children as private as possible, endearing her even more to the Dutch public. In 2013, Queen Beatrix, Willem-Alexander's mother, stepped down, and he was inaugurated as the King of the Netherlands. Consequently, Maxima became the first Dutch queen born outside of Europe. Maxima had never imagined that she would one day become a queen, but luck always favors those who work hard. The emergence of the new queen in public circles garnered heightened attention from the global press, captivated by her understated fashion and striking elegance. The Dutch media even dubbed her the Queen of Elegance. Embracing her role as queen, Maxima devoted herself to addressing societal issues within the Netherlands and actively participated in international conferences focused on human and social concerns. Alongside her husband, the king, she actively participated in official events, and they looked happy. Maxima and Willem-Alexander have been together for more than 22 years, and it's likely a very happy marriage. Their children have now grown up, with Princess Katharina Amalia, the crown princess of the Netherlands, already 20 years old and poised to ascend to the throne one day. Princess Alexia is 18 years old, and Princess Ariane is 16. Despite the challenges Maxima faced transitioning from a commoner to a crown princess and eventually queen, she has earned the respect and admiration of the Dutch people. Her father's past is now largely forgotten, as she has proven herself through her actions and dedication to her role. Should a person be blamed for the mistakes of their parents? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.